Etha time! Hey, this is Adrian from the Sony Paintball team, and today we will be doing a review on the Planet Eclipse Etha. Pretty nice. As you can see just off the bat, on the Etha itself, they have really nice bright colors. Look at the purple. It's not like a dark purple, it's a really nice bright purple. Same with the blue, it's more on the dark side, but it's still very, very bright. So anyways, put these Ethas to the side. First of all, if you haven't seen the unboxing video, I'm just going to do a brief, like a small, I'll tell you what's inside the box. First of all, it comes with a nice barrel bag. I haven't really opened this because I have one myself. It comes with a big spare parts kit. It's bigger than you think. It's pretty thick. There's like at least 15 to 20 bags of small things in this bag that's alone itself. Obviously it comes with the Eclipse grease. This is all you need for the gun itself to maintenance and do anything with it. And also it comes with the Allen key set. Yours can be green or black. Mine came with black, my brother's came with green. So yeah. Anyways, if you guys were asking, purple is my brother's, blue is mine. So, and also it comes with a really nice manual. The good thing about it is full color. It blows out big pictures of the gun itself, like how to maintenance and stuff like that. Also, a very good idea in the background. In the back of the manual itself, it has like a problem in solving area. So it has like, if you have like something wrong, like symptoms, there's symptoms, and then it has possible causes, and also has solutions, if you guys can see that. But yeah, so anyways, we'll be doing the review now on the gun itself. Put this all away, put it on the ground, don't really matter. So anyways, first of all, colors again. Very bright, really nice barrel. It's shaft 4, 14.5 inch. So, and it's dual. So, oh, by the way, it's reverse threaded. You guys are most barrels, two-piece barrels are reverse threaded. But I'm just saying, just to make sure you guys know this before you buy this. So, anyways, just by taking out the barrel has really nice porting, as you can see in the if you guys can see this, there's many portings on each side. I think it's 3 sets, yeah. Three sets of porting, so 1, 2, and then 3. So there's 3 sets of porting in here, and then obviously is a 2-piece. It's a 14.5 inch barrel tip, and I think if I recall, it should be a 6.93 back. So it's overboring, but most people in this range who's buying this gun usually won't be set on one type of paint. They'll be going to they're gonna be varying paint. So if you're going like rec ball, you have a bigger bore size compared to like if you're going tournament, it might have a smaller one. So right now they just give you an overbore barrel, so it's fit for most paint for now. So let's put that to the side. Just by looking at the gun itself, you obviously have the nice climbing V-neck. And also, by the way, if you guys are thinking, yes, this Etha is made out of composite. If you guys are like, oh, I don't like composite, then don't get this gun. It's not really our problem, but composite, I'm just telling, is polycarbonate, glass reinforced. So it's very, very durable. You can throw this across the yard, nothing's gonna happen to it. It'll, unlike metal bends, and you can't and if you try to bend it back, it might snap. But this one's usually, it doesn't matter. If you bend a piece of metal, you're probably going to replace it. For composite, it bends, it'll either snap back in place automatically, or it bends far enough and it just snaps and you're going to replace it. So either way, you're going to be replacing it. Right? It doesn't feel like trash. It feels very solid in the hands when you're holding this. The regulars, the parts that are composite are the eye plates, the clamping V-neck itself, and the trigger frame and the oops knob over here. Really nice. Also, by the way, in this price range, it compares to a lot of guns like the Axe, the Proto Reflex Rail, and all those guns, like, because this gun comes with a lot of features that most gun, and comes with a pretty nice case with lots of stuff that right off the bat. So that's really good for this just by starting off. And also, the Climbing Phoenix is really nice. If you do want to upgrade this, yes, you can go upgrade this, but you don't really need to upgrade this. I'll say this is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, moving on to the regulars, the SL3 regular standard on most Planet all the Planet Eclipse guns, other than I think it's the GSL has an SL4, which is the newest one, but that GSL is a limited edition gun right now, but it's 1,800. So usually, if you're looking at this right now, you're like, whatever, who cares? It's an SL3 is on all Planet Eclipse guns, so don't have to worry about. It's a top of the line regular right now, so it's pretty nice. Standard on most Eclipse guns, just as I said before. Next thing is the Oops on and off ASA. Oops knob itself is composite, so but it feels really sturdy. It goes on really nice and comes off pretty easily, so don't have to worry about it. It's smooth. There's not really any like it doesn't feel like it's threading it or strip a thread. It'll never do that. It shouldn't unless you twist it on really bad, but I don't think you guys are stupid enough to do that. So anyways, Oops on and off ASA, really nice. They have another one, I think it's Pops ASA, but those are on the Egos and Geos. This one's on the E-Techs and the Ethas, which are pretty nice for its price. No problems with it. So anyways, off the bat. Anyways, if you guys were asking, I had to send this back in, I think a week, like 3 weeks ago. I had to send it back in right out of the box. It was really disappointing, but I'll say the only problem was that out of the box, sometimes the macro line wouldn't be fitted properly. As you can see, my brother's passing me over the old macro line that I had on this gun. I had to send this in for 3 weeks, which was disappointing right outside the box. Just trying to feel, I noticed outside of the box it was leaking here, but to fix it, you have the macro line here, but this is an old one. But anyways, if you have this small leaking here, you just wiggle the macro line, push it into each fitting, and then it should go away. If it doesn't, you can go as your distributor, and then they should help you. Or you can go to Valance, which I recommend because they're great. They're authorized Eclipse tech people, so they're fine. Or if you buy from the USA, send back. This is not going to cost you anything. It didn't cost me anything to fix it, so it should be fine. So if you do have that leak, you just wiggle it a little bit, push the macro line back into a fitting more tightly. If it does continue to leak, just send it back in. Anyways, that's not the con. I'm just saying that was just my gun. My brother's aired it up. It was perfect, and I went tss, and then it's done. So it just popped. It should be normal. It should be fine. So don't worry about that. Don't mean to scare you or anything. But anyways, next thing is the one bolt system is really nice. All you gotta do is twist this off and take it out. I'll put the maintenance video over here somewhere in the middle. Same with the shooting videos or something, whatever it is, part of this Etha thing. So I'll put it on the maintenance video. And also the eyes are very nice. Anyways, the trigger frame is very nice too. Even though it's composite, it feels really solid in the hands. Like the way that you hold it is really nice and all that stuff. So, oh, by the way, trigger is also composite, but you guys will probably notice by now. But anyways, the trigger has 3 points of adjustment: how far forward it is, how far back it goes after activating the solenoid, and also how much tension is on the thing. Right now, I adjusted it. In the beginning, when I got this first gun, the trigger's a bit stiff because they adjusted to 3 millimeters before activating the solenoid and 3 millimeters after it had been activated. So anyways, the trigger is really nice, so as long as you adjust it to your likings, it should be fine. To me, this one is really nice. I can like walk on it pretty decently, but I'm still kind of slow, but I'll work on that. Anyways, also on the back, very nice LED, and also a very big button, so you can turn it on really easily. Even with gloves, you can go, oh, I'm turning it on. Blue, and then all the other colors. I'll do the programming video should be up here also. But anyways, very bright, as you can see. It's very responsive, even with the eyes. So anyways, I'll be doing the thing on that. Also, very easy to turn off. Hold it for like 3 seconds. Just turn off perfectly fine. So anyways, I really like this gun overall, and also, yeah, it's light on paint. So don't worry, like, unless you're using like Super Evil, might have a few breaks, but this gun is not meant for like tournament. If you want a pure tournament gun, like a decently around this range, I would go with an axe. But right now, if you're just starting off paintball, you want a decently good speedball gun that will like survive most paint, like not super brittle ones. This is your gun to go to, other than the E-Tech, but it's pretty loud, which I don't like.
Opinions.
Huh? And oh yeah, and we'll do an opinion thing after this. But anyways, I would say it's a very solid gun. It's very solid on this gun. Is very solid. I'll just say that it's very solid. You won't have any doubt. You won't have any regrets buying this gun. So I think that's all I think can really review about this gun. I've been taking it to many times. I've taken it to a field like 2 or 3 times. It performed very well. If you guys are wondering, yes, there is a small kick. It is because of how the spring resets in the gun. But to me, it doesn't really bother me. The kick is probably like boom, boom. It's not that much. If you get a Tech T Hush bolt or whatever bolt it is, the Tech T ones, I think it's MRT, something like that, it will reduce the kick itself. But most people, you'll notice it in the beginning, but eventually you get used to the gun, so you really won't really feel it. You'll be like, oh, and you'll get used to like holding the gun back down, so it'll be in a perfectly straight line. Shoots really smooth. Oh, the only con I will say about this is pretty hungry on air. Off a 68, 45, it is expected to get 7 pods. So around a 48, you can get around 5.5 pods. So you can get a 48 3000 on this tank, any Ninja or any tank, probably Guardian or Ninja. You have a full hopper, full 200 hopper, and then you have 3 pods in your pod pack. That should be enough for this gun to use off that tank. Other than that, after those 3 pods and the hopper itself, it should be done on air, and you're gonna have to go refill the tank. But other than that, that's the only con I'll say. It's hungry on air. Okay, it's sorry about that, but it's hungry on air. So that if you're saying, oh, I don't want it to be like very inefficient, the next closest gun I will say to this is either Axe or the E-Tech. But I'm just saying E-Tech, really loud. So if you don't like that really loud sound, just go with the Etha or the Axe. Axe pretty nice too. But for what it comes with, it's a steal for this gun. For almost $350 or so before tax, it's a steal. It comes with a really nice case, really nice barrels off the start. A very sturdy gun that will last you at least 5 to 6 years, no problem, as long as you maintain it. You can also, I'll be probably using this for the next 3 years, and at the end of high school, I'll be buying a new one, probably Geo. But this gun is pretty quiet. It's somewhat loud. It has a little ting sound to it. If you don't like that ting sound, it's kind of like bing at the very end of it. Is because of the spring resetting. But other than that, very, very solid gun. As you can see, solid colors, solid, very sturdy. So overall, I'll say I'll give it a 9.5 over 10. Other than they can't shoot brittle paint, it's hungry on air. But whatever about that, this is an entry level marker. Very, very good job playing Eclipse. So anyways, we'll be moving on to opinions now.
Hey guys, it's Marvin from No Mercy Elite Paintball Team, and this is my opinion on the Planet Eclipse Etha. As you know, I recently got this Etha. I have a quick update that's posted before this video. Basically, I only have this for like a week and a half, but I already shot off my brothers and all that, so I already know how it performs. We already done all the research before we got it. To me, in the state that it comes in with the Etha itself, like my purple Etha, yes, I like purple, no judging. The shaft 4 barrel, which comes with most standard Planet Eclipse guns like the E-Techs, the Eagles, Geos. High-end barrel, really good. So what it comes with for its price, for $350, it's definitely worth it. That's why I got it in the first place. Its price and what it comes with and how it performs, right? So obviously, as you saw in the review, the trigger is adjustable. I readjusted this to how I like it. The clamping V-neck, it's high-end. Composite, metal on the top, composite trigger frame. It's just a good high-end marker for a starter price. And I just really like the feel of the gun. It's really sturdy. It fits well into my hands. The grips are rubber, if you haven't noticed that yet. It's not cheap. it feels like it's gonna last. It's not gonna break on you. My opinion on this gun is just what my brother said. It's not gonna. It's for me. This is like my destined gun, basically, until I upgrade to like a Geo or something. But this is like the gun that I've always wanted for ever since I started paintball, and this is. It was my. So I was really happy. You can even ask Daniel when I got it, when we went to pick it up. I was extremely happy just to get this gun because I've done my research, and now that I've got it, I can feel like I know that this is like the best. Like I know I love it to death, and I wouldn't let anything come between it. And yeah, so this just like I would rate it 10 out of 10. Obviously, it's hungry on air, but most fields that I do play at, like Sergeant Splatters and DEF CON and CQB, I do refill air quite often, so it really doesn't matter. It's free. It comes with the owner's like package and everything, so it doesn't really matter if it's hungry on air. It's just that in those big games like Clowns vs Aliens and all those big games where you're out in the woods for like 2 hours, yeah, obviously there's a problem issue there, but obviously you're not going to be spraying and praying this gun like that unless you're at like a PSP tournament. Even with a 48-3000, you're not going to run out of air to supply because those games are like 30 seconds, right? So this gun is actually decent. It's the perfect starter gun for anyone who wants to start Speedball or even Woodsball. You can just slap an ESC kit on top and then you're good to go with Woodsball. You could just slap on some sights, some lasers, whatever you want. This gun is so awesome. I recommend it to all of you. And now it's Brian's turn. Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Brian from No Mercy Elite Paintball Team, and today I'm just gonna give some short opinions on my my Etha. I just want to tell you guys what I think. So I think it's a good gun for the price you get at, which is $350, I believe. The price dropped down by $50, which makes this gun even more of a steal. So yeah, it's actually a very good gun for beginner players, but if you're like a mid-level player, don't quite recommend it as much. You should look in some other guns, some more high-end guns, maybe going into the more high-end guns, because the Etha is a really like strong base for beginner players, but as you go higher, it's just not going to be able to compete just because of what it has to offer. So yeah, some cons about it are that it is when you shoot the gun, it has like a little ting or ping noise, and like you can feel the vibration in your hands when you shoot it, and the overall shot quality. When you shoot it, there's almost something like, you feel like there's something missing sometimes. It's just not a solid shot as some other markers, but it's not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, because what can you expect? It is $350. And so other things that I don't like about it is that composite parts, but not a big deal, still very strong. It's a really strong, really nice barrel, which is a good thing. Nice ASA, very easy to turn on. The Oops by Planet Eclipse. SL3 reg. Overall, I think it's a very solid base for starter players. But if you've shot a lot of higher end guns and you're really like, you've played a long time, then I really definitely recommend staying away from this and finding something else, like maybe like E-Tech 4, because that's like an upgrade from this. Something that's a little more high end, and it'll probably suit you a little more, because this gun is great for beginners, but anything like mid-range plus, I would recommend something a little bit better. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah,
hey
that's
guys,
it.
thanks for watching the video. Remember to like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. See you guys at the next video. Peace.